What's up, pals? Alchemon here, and today I'm going to be making a Bleach D&D character. It's something I've been wanting to do for quite a while now. I'm joined by Anthony, the DM or Dungeon Master. Little bit of a... what's the word I'm looking for? Disclaimer. I know nothing about D&D, like, at all. I just made my first character today with my friend Wyatt, and hopefully Anthony is going to help me make something that he custom made, actually, a Bleach D&D thing. I'd like to do a series with a couple other people on my channel. I'm not entirely sure if other people would be willing to do this, but as you can see on the little sidebar right here, I actually have the window for the mod VC as well as the window for the D&D class. But with that being said, Anthony, if you want to give a little explanation on what the D&D is, or what the D&D Bleach subclass is, I'm going to hand it off to you.
Well, first of all, Corey wants to join.
Oh. I don't think I gave permission to Corey for joining.
No, he asked in the chat.
I'll tell him no, but I can't, well... You tell him
Anyway.
no, I can't really bring it up right now, considering it'll mess the window capture up.
Yeah. Anyway, so now that this is on recording, I have custom built a Bleach-based, the anime Bleach-based D&D campaign. I have made this is an entire, like, 3 notebooks full of this stuff, and I've made it in the actual section of the player's handbook. If anyone actually watches this and knows what the player's handbook is, you know what I'm looking at in real life right now. It goes over about everything I could find that I can turn into a Bleach system for not D&D system for Bleach, which includes most things.
Which
Keto,
includes, but
Hollow
is not limited to.
Hollow Keto, Shinigami, Hollows, Arankar, Quincy's, Sternritter, Transcendence.
They have sinners,
Shunko.
things like that. I think,
Sinners are in here too.
is Transcendent class only limited to level 20?
Transcendence is not a class.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's
that's why I asked if it's limited to level 20.
It's not even something you get for being level 20.
Really?
It's something of its own. But so things like Shunko and Transcendence and like a Hogyuku, they're not class related, they are not species related, they are, well, I mean Shunko maybe, but they are stuff you get through character development and some stuff I can't explain right now.
Yeah. So what I have up right now is the Bleach D&D class sheet. As Anthony and I are going through this process, I will be writing down things like name, race, other, I think on my Tiefling, which is the actual class for my real-time D&D character, I'm only level 1 because I just made it today. Actually, I don't think I'm level 1.
You start at level 1.
Alright, cool. I have the name, the race, the sub-race, the class, and the subclass, because my character is a fighter, but the subclass is samurai. Whereas he's a tiefling, he's a pure-blood tiefling. So I don't know what that means, to be honest.
I'm gonna hold on. When I was reading the character sheet, I'm like, that's not a sub-race. Your sub-race actually is called Infernal.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
Inferno, not Devil, not Devil King, but like Inferno, which is hell in general.
That's what Wyatt was telling me. He said, just put Devil King for right now. Anthony will get with you and fix it later.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm doing that right now just because someone might get peeved over it. I don't know why they get peeved over it, but yeah.
So basically, if you want... this episode is just going to be my character creation, personally. Everyone else has already made their own characters. So if you're looking for me actually playing D&D with Anthony, that's not going to happen right now. It's far from it, actually. If we do, I'm actually going to be doing it on a private Discord call, obviously with Anthony, but as well as with Wyatt and others who are able to do video chat, so that we can obviously roll the dice and it not come out cheating. Anthony doesn't have to video chat because he's the DM. It doesn't matter at that point. That's why you can't see my face and you only see the little bit of the scroll.
Plus, I barely use real dice. I use apps for dice rolling.
That's another. Well, if we use the apps for the die rolling, then we're going to have to show it to the screen as to prove that we're not cheating and things like that. I think it's going to be a good thing for the channel. I
have real dice. I'm usually on my bed and they don't do so well.
Yeah. But I've already got the name and the race. What comes after the race?
So, first you gotta tell me, what are you?
Sinner.
And who are you playing as?
Because that's going to be the... like I said, I want my quest to be separate from everyone else's and build up to theirs. You know?
Okay. Funny thing is, I made sinners to be very, very hard to do. Yeah.
But if anybody can do it, it's me. Hey.
Yeah, you are. So you want to be a sinner.
Mm-hmm.
Sinners are a class, not a race.
All right. So what would the race be?
Race would be soul.
All right.
Like overarching soul.
Okay. So
sinner is a class of soul.
Class.
See what I did.
And then sinner. So as of right now, it's name, Kuro, race, soul, class, sinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What else do I need?
Now, the first thing you should do is roll your stats, because stats are very important.
Yeah. Well, I'll get into that. I'll ask that later. But what's the first stat I should put? Because for the way I have GP.
The way I would suggest doing it is just roll the numbers and then choose and pick which ones you want. Because you don't have to like set in stone it.
So
you can be clever about it.
Wyatt told me I need 2 6-sided die. As of right now, 4 6-sided die. My bad. As of right now, I only have 2. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is roll these 2 twice.
Yeah, just roll twice.
So that's a 2 and a 1.
If anyone hears chewing sounds, I'm eating popcorn.
That's a 2 and a 2. So the first is a 6, because you have to take out the lowest number. All right. The singular lowest number. I'm gonna say that. While I'm doing this, Anthony, you give more information about D&D.
D&D in general, shit.
D&D in general.
Okay, Dungeons and Dragons is a role-playing game that has had many interpretations and goings, either in internet or over board games. The most original you can get to Dungeons and Dragons is Dungeons and Dragons itself, which is a tabletop role-playing game where you create characters and play within either campaigns, stories made by the company or made by yourself. For this, it's made by me, obviously, because no one's gonna make an official Bleach D&D book. Oh wait, I have. Anyway, there's also Pathfinder, Shadowrun, Call of Cthulhu, all things based off D&D with their own twist and spin. It's based off rolling and dice, and more so the DM's creativity and the player's creativity. But the player's creativity is more so controlled by whatever the DM made the world to be. That's about it, I think. That's all I can say.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So as of right now, my stats are 6, 11, 15, 7, and 13.
Oof.
Not the best, but hey. I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Me knowing what that means.
Another 6 and a 2. So that's 5, 6, 6. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's a 17. So that's all my stats. I have a 6, an 11, a 15, a 17, a 13, or a 7, a 13, and a 17. So,
Okay. Anything below 10 is a minus.
yeah, I know. That's what Wyatt was telling me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna re-roll
That
for those.
hurts.
No.
No, you can't do that. Usually I'd be nice. As a DM, usually I'd be nice and let people re-roll stats if they get in a negative because it's just so hampering.
But
However,
since I'm a
if we know-
sinner,
but if whoever was watching this, me and Crow, we hate each other, but we're also
Yeah.
friends. So I'm very mean.
yeah. Anthony and I are good for. Started out as mortal enemies. Now we're kind of just dickheads to each other. Like, we
Now I
still
the
have our
control, bitch.
moments. Don't get us wrong, but hey, if
I'll
I'm
be nice. I'm a
starting
nice
out
guy
in hell,
occasionally.
like if I'm starting out in hell, I expect him to make it as hard as he
Oh
possibly
yeah, no,
can. for me.
you are starting in hell. You
know.
are starting.
Yeah.
Your first task, if we do a private one-on-one after this, is to get out of hell.
Yeah.
Also, we probably should do a private one-on-one because you do want to build up your character, and I have the rest of the day to spend.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna do. For those of you, don't worry, but
We
we're
could
creating the
record it.
character in this
We
episode.
could record it. We
Yeah.
could record it and just not upload it. So guys, if there's another upload like a few days after this, record it in a batch.
Yeah, we're most like this episode is solely going to be the character creation process, just to show everybody.
Which sometimes takes hours.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, enjoy yourself. Get a cup
Get
of
some
coffee.
popcorn like me.
Yeah.
Get some popcorn like me. Get a book out.
You know. Anthony, why don't you go into the stat process? Like, what stats are we going to be using? Obviously, spiritual pressure or Ryatsu, strength
okay.
and things
So
like
you're
that.
using the normal. You're using the normal stats. Strength, constitution, dexterity, those things. However, I've added some things. Oh, I have to. So it's not really.
I'm gonna have to re-roll
It's
more?
kind of a stat. You have to roll more, but not right now.
All right.
So I've added some things. One of the custom stats I have added is Ryatsu and Ryoku. I just counted as one big thing. So RR. And Ryatsu and Ryoku is what you use for everything. It's what you use for Kido, what you use for Bankai and Shikai, what you use for Sero. And it's very important because Ryatsu and Ryoku is kind of like a secondary health bar. If you go 0, you're going to die.
Yeah.
That's just how it works in Bleach. You have nothing. If you have no soul left, sorry, bud.
Hmm.
But also if you run out of health, you also kind of die.
Yeah. Obviously,
However,
there are
with
ways
health,
to bring back.
with HP, I'm very forgiving as a DM. With how I do HP, you don't die unless you get below 10 of what you below like -10.
I'm showing everyone on the cameras right now that I'm using Google Docs. It won't really
Okay.
show. Let me lower the. All right. Well, that didn't help. There, that makes it a lot better.
Just the deal with it.
Okay, for those of you who are wondering, Anthony cannot see what I'm doing. Solely on my side of the screen, he can't see what I'm doing. I'm not live streaming
And you
this.
guys
This isn't
can't,
screen
and
share.
you can't see this 100, 280 page rulebook I have of 3 notebooks.
Anthony's been doing this for quite
lot.
some time,
lot of
which
stuff.
is why I'm now doing it. I'm obviously I wanted to give him a little bit of time, whereas the others was just like, oh, D&D, oh, I'm so getting into that.
Surprisingly, I still haven't finished all those.
But with that being said, what else do I need besides the classes?
Class. We'll go over that one at a time.
Or the
just so
stats,
it's
my
easier
bad.
for you. Well, yeah, stats. So stats first. You done with stats?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, good. You're a soul.
6,
You get a +2 increase to dexterity and con.
All right, let me +2 increase
So you just to the actual number go up by 2.
to dext and
Which brings up the modifier.
yeah, +2 dexterity to what? Dexterity.
No, plus
+2
2
increase.
to dexterity and constitution.
Okay. I'll put
So health and dexterity.
All right. So for my health, I think since I'm a sinner, I'll go with the lowest number being my health. HP.
Okay.
will be
First,
6.
first we have to go over your race stuff. So like
Mhm.
all the stuff you get for being a soul.
Yeah.
So you get spectral entity, which as a feature.
Okay, I'll add.
Um,
Let me add the subclass of features.
Not class. It's
Or no, it's a
the
separate
subcategory.
thing. Yeah, subcategory. My bad. Dexterity. What would you? Dexterity is what? That is my HP or no?
No, Constitution is your
Okay.
HP. Constitution is what you use to bump
Mhm.
up your HP. So the better Constitution, the better modifier for Constitution you have,
Mhm.
the higher your HP will be.
Okay.
But you usually you have to roll for HP.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that later.
What do you think my dexterity should be? Because I think it should be.
That is completely up to you and the stats you rolled.
What is dexterity then? As you can tell,
Well,
I really am completely new to this.
Okay, okay. There's always the list of things: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
Mhm.
Dexterity is dexterity. You know how fast you can move.
Okay.
Acrobatic based things. Kind
I'll
of
put-
like running too.
15. Nah, I'll do the 11. Well, no. Shit.
Whatever stat you put in there is increased by 2.
Yeah, I know.
So if you put 11 in there, you have a +1 dexterity.
Yeah. I'll do the 15 as dexterity.
So you have a 17 now in
Yeah.
dexterity, which is a +3. It's actually pretty good.
17. I'll do plus. Whoops. You said +3 on dexterity?
Yeah, the modifier is now +3 because it's 17.
Okay, so that's a +2 on HP and a +3 on dexterity. Like, let me.
Corinne's on, huh?
Well, she can't get in here.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not until we start, or at least until I get my
Get out of
character to where they. Yeah. So I'm actually going to take my jacket off for right now. For 2
I don't have one
reasons.
on.
One, it's pretty hot, and
Even
2,
though it's August.
yeah, it's pretty hot in my room considering the air conditioner and fan is on. And 2,
Look, I'm in West
my
Virginia.
chest
It should be snowing by now. It's
dog,
like
for
80
real.
degrees.
Like,
It's
and they say
it's like 80
global
degrees.
warming isn't a thing. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. So going back to the features, what is the feature?
Spectral entity. SPECTRAL. Just in case. Just in case.
Yeah. Oops.
It's a big word.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm horrible at spelling.
English. Hard.
Yeah. It tends to happen.
Trust me, I know I'm taking Spanish. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't like this.
Now.
So what that does, that means you are a soul. You are a ghost. You can only interact with the human world in certain ways.
Okay.
Otherwise, you just pass right through stuff.
Can only interact with
With the human realm in certain ways.
living world in certain ways. All right.
And your other feature is a chain of fate.
Oh, lovely.
You know what that means, Kyle.
Actually, I'm gonna put chains since my class is sinner. Is that all right?
Well,
Because sinners do have
you get something
multiple
else for that.
Okay.
Chain of fate is a chain of fate.
chains. Okay.
The chain in your chest is what I mean.
go.
I don't think I need to explain what you should put for that. We both know what that means.
Line of soul.
Yeah. You get that broken. Goodbye powers.
Yep. Let me see the format. Real quick.
Watch out for any smoke, Quincy.
Right. Oof. And it's like, do I start out in hell or no?
Yeah, you will start out in hell.
All right. Cool. I don't mind that.
So you also get some traits, which are things that help you. One of these traits is that +2 to your stats.
Is that a subcategory?
Not if you don't want to write it down. It's just stuff that you should know.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna put that as a sub category.
Okay then. I can't say no to this because you're making your own character sheet as you go along, so
Yeah.
I can't say where to put stuff.
I mean, I just like to. It's more so a
Bullet points.
Yeah.
Bullet points.
It's to make sure that I can keep up with this because like I've said multiple times in this video, I am new to D&D. I don't know shit about it.
Oh yeah.
So
Anyone who's listening to this video, I have an entire like 2 pages worth of NPCs. I'm prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I have the names listed, what they are, what level they are. About it.
And how many other people are there doing the D&D campaign with us?
Since I did say to them that I'm gonna have to be restarted because I was still making this, I don't know.
All right. So as of
It's
right now,
whoever
it's
shows
just
up.
you and I.
Whoever wants to show up. So your traits for being a soul. You are long-lived. This is your age.
Okay.
Souls can live for centuries, if not thousands of years. Sinners can are basically immortal. I'll write that down.
CENTURIES.
Oh yeah, Kuro. For sinners, there's some stuff you're not gonna like about them because they should be augmented abilities, but I haven't changed them, so they're still things they get.
Augmented a bit. Well, we can figure that out a little later.
Well, you're gonna like it because
we could actually put that in features right here.
Well, yeah, we're going to, but you might like it because you get to do the stuff, but for lore reasons, it kind of doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I just put it there. I had to fill a void, so.
I'm gonna put for sinner class. I'm gonna put first class immortal, meaning first class immortal, meaning they can be killed, however they live forever.
They would live forever unless they are killed by someone else. If they're killed by someone else, they will respawn in hell unless outside of hell.
Yeah.
This is the last for anyone who's watching this and doesn't know what Bleach is, why are you on this channel? But
right. I'm gonna put unless out
outside of hell.
Side, not safe, not safe. Hell. There. All right.
I've been waiting for this. You also your size. This is up to you. However, souls can be from human sizes to giant sized.
As we've seen
giant
with,
size, though those sizes are rare. They're not too
quote
common.
unquote giant size. Jidambo is classified as 32 feet tall. However,
yeah, that's a giant in D&D. That's the classification of giant.
That I'd see that as a subclass more than anything, you know.
Well, no, like not a class, but the species, the giant species in regular D&D range from like 15 feet to 95 some feet.
Jesus.
Giants are one of the big people you don't want to meet.
Well, yeah, I'd imagine so.
Yeah. Hi, have a club or a rock. My fist.
I'm gonna put size as obviously 5'7". For those that don't know me, I am 5'7".
Making Kuro.
Yep.
Kuro's back.
My character, as a whole, is 5'7".
This is the situation of what if Kuro never got out of hell, never existed.
Yeah, essentially. However, this is a very alternate timeline. For those that don't know, I don't know why the hell you wouldn't. I talk about it on this channel all the time. I am a strict lore man. Anthony can attest to this.
I am too. Like, I love the lore.
So, us making this kind of says, hey, we're gonna say fuck the lore for right now, and make it.
No,
well, we're gonna make it as close as we can to the lore.
I have my ways around it. Time skips.
So he says.
Time skips. Fucking the year 3000.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Not even close. This is gonna be taking place shortly after the end of the last arc.
Yeah.
So I still have a lot of leeway. It's just that less of leeway.
Well, I don't know. Would the size really be in traits, or would it be considered features?
No. Remember, I just said these are things you need to know. You don't have to write them down.
Oh, all right.
These are things you should know for your character, reason-wise. But something you do have to write down is speed. How fast you can move.
All right. Would that be in features?
That's something else. That's something else on its own. It's speed 30 feet.
Gotcha. Speed.
Because you can move 30 feet in a
Yeah.
single combat round.
30 feet.
Okay, spoiler alert, as a sinner, that's gonna be increased a fuck ton.
Mm-hmm.
Sinners are one the I accidentally made sinners speed based. Like I was rereading my stuff today. I'm like, wait a minute.
Genuinely, the
increases.
sinner class in the actual canon of the series is supposedly the strongest because of the environment in which they are. Now, the only way an actual sinner can
The
die,
hardest.
yeah, the only way an actual sinner in the series can die is if they give up their willpower, which is why the Kushinaga are there. However, if they dedicate like all of their time to training, they're just going to keep growing,
Increasing
stronger.
power.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is something that I emulated in this. Sinners are the hardest race to actually do because you have to get out of hell. You start in hell. But if you get out and you win that gambit, you're gonna be one of the strongest characters in that campaign. Because boy oh boy, you get a lot of shit.
Now, Wyatt told me to leave this up to you, but I'm gonna put it right now. EXP.
EXP.
Is
EXP
gonna be 0 right now.
It's 0. You will start at 0.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you that is a thing. EXP is as a DM, I go by the EXP leveling up system. I don't do milestones because I don't do that kind of story.
Yeah.
I do a free flow story.
From what I know, D&D is actually a very heavy math
Story-based
game.
campaign.
Yeah.
It's math and story. And
But we're not gonna do math.
I'm more so my kind of story. Well, you have to do math
Well,
because you have to
yeah,
do simple math. Plus, like what?
Darn it!
Like
my
what,
one weakness.
1 plus 1 equals what? Or 10 plus what equals what?
Mm-hmm.
Very simple math. It's more so story based, and the kind of stories I do, the kind of campaigns I do are very free flowing. It's what the characters make out of it. I just set the scene.
Yeah.
And make enemies. It makes their lives hell. Anyway, once you have your speed down, we have languages.
Yeah. All right.
You know any language you knew in life. Well, I mean, up to two languages
Yeah.
you knew in life.
So the languages I'm going to go with are
Probably Japanese.
obviously Japanese,
Sumerian.
because that goes without question. And
Sumerian.
I was gonna say Latin. However, Kubo did say that no, you know what? English.
If you want to go shoot a character, because like so
French.
old, he could know Sumerian. He
Yeah.
probably was alive for some sort of early civilization.
Unless you want to give the sinners a third trait where they can, or a third language.
Nah, you get stuff like that later anyway.
All right. Well, I put Japanese and English, just because
Yeah.
we're actually going to be speaking English. It makes it easier.
And that's all you have for your race stuff,
Mhm.
because you're not anything special, like a fucking Hollow or a Shinigami.
Yeah, I'm the base sinner right now.
Yeah, you are a sinner, so I had to skip all this
Yeah.
mile-long Shinigami stuff, and have to go into a different notebook.
I mean, hey, tends to happen when you're creating a D&D character.
I
I'd
went
bring
past
up-
sinners.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead.
I'd bring up another class. Do I get any weapons?
At the start, no.
Okay.
Unless you want to give me a reason why you would have like a makeshift weapon.
Kokuto had one.
Well, yeah, but we can assume he stole his from the world of the living.
I wouldn't say that.
Because he probably got out more than once. Let's be honest
Because, well, the reason I say I wouldn't say that is because he wouldn't be able to affect Ichigo if it were a weapon from the world.
Well,
of the
yeah, but
living.
we know it's not Zanpakuto.
No, it's not. And second, they can create masks out of reishi, so it's not completely
Yeah, they could.
unplausible that they can make things out of the materials in hell. They have lava pits
could.
for a reason. you know.
So do you want to say that's your reason for having a weapon?
Yes.
You made one from the ratio of like the fifth layer? Yeah, fifth
Uh,
layer.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, I don't want to say I have a weapon.
It's up to
I'm
you.
just giving a reason as to how he could possibly have one. You know.
Well, you keep that in mind. You could go to the fifth layer and get a weapon,
Mm-hmm.
or leave hell and steal one.
Kill a
Steal a
Shinigami, and
dead
actually that would be
Zanpakuto,
dumb as
yeah.
shit if I did that. But
Steal no. Well, you're masked. Don't know your name. Just make an alias and
yeah,
fuck off somewhere.
you're right.
Be a Kenpachi, kill a Shinigami, take it to Zanpakuto. Kind of works. So you are
Wyatt
a
just
first
messaged me.
level Togabito, wherever you
Yep,
pronounce that. And yes, I'm actually using the Togabito
the
instead of Sinner.
Togabito is actually the Japanese term for sinner. They call them sinners in the Viz dubbed as just to make it easier to
Yeah.
understand.
So you have augmented abilities,
Mm-hmm.
and you have an RR increase.
An
That's what you get for
RR.
being at first level.
Okay.
We had some
Yeah.
Yoku.
I'm gonna put that
I'll
with
get
the
to
regular stats.
I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah. Let me see.
Um,
Yeah.
so you have a feature. You have two features here, right? No, you have one. Yeah, you have one feature here. You have a mask and bound. You know what that means.
Mask and
Mask and
bound.
bound. Bound to hell, and you gotta wear a mask.
Mm-hmm. Bound. All right. I'm gonna put bound to hell. Mask is to cover.
Identity.
Yeah.
You do not have a mask right now.
No.
Step
I have
one
to
is getting
acquire
one.
one.
You have
I
to
find
make
it weird
one.
that they can. Well, in the Hellverse movie, the sinner was about to create a mask similar to how a Vizard was going to. That strikes me as weird because wouldn't that just alert Hell more that a sinner has escaped?
Yeah, it would.
That doesn't make sense to me.
But since I'm a very good person on common sense, I allow multiple ways to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want, you can make a mask out of the Reishi of Hell, or the Ashes of Sinners, or someone's skull.
That'd be actually dope to make it out of the Reishi of Sinners, considering that's how Omega works, is you pour your Reishi into the outer areas.
Or you just cut someone's head off and use their own skull.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So
Sinners are brutal.
let's go into the augmented abilities.
Yeah, because that's the only thing. Well, no, you have a Reaction Yoku increase first.
Okay.
So for a Sinner, you start out with 10 RR. However, you get an increase at first level, and that increase is 1d20 plus your Constitution.
So I put Ryatsu increase and RY. No. What is it? How do you spell Ryoku again? RYR.
REIRYOKU. OKU.
Why did I put increasey? The R&R increase is what again?
You start out with 10 RR. However, because you're a sinner, as a sinner you start out with 10. However, because you have, what I'm getting at is you get more than 10.
Mm-hmm.
10 is the base. 10 is the base, but you get to add more. So
10.
1d20 plus con is what you're adding to the 10.
One D20 plus 10. Jesus Christ.
Powerful.
So how would I word that?
I
I put plus 10. Roll 1d20.
No. Reaction Ryoku increases 1d20 plus your Constitution. Or the abbreviation is a stat.
Oh, all right. Let me.
It is similar to health or magic points.
All right.
If anyone knows what that means. Fun fact about
RR.
this campaign, people who are listening, and you, Cole.
Yeah.
This campaign, because of how Bleach powers work, a lot of the things that are actually, the main powers, I have to custom build them with you.
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask you, what do you want? What's this? What is this? And I have to help you custom build it because I can't make prerequisites.
So this is where I roll again for the RR. Correct?
Did you get your RR down?
No, I didn't. Not yet. I have the...
Okay, so the stat, the abbreviation, so
It's just RR.
for that number,
Mhm.
roll 1d20 plus your constitution plus a 10.
Okay, that
So
would be...
your the constitution modifier, so the small number you have.
Wait.
Big alligator.
Constitution modifier, so that's a +2.
Yeah, so +2.
So I do +2 times the d20. That first roll
Not
didn't
times.
count.
Not times.
Oh, no, plus.
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 Yeah, plus.
Okay.
Math! Simple
So-
math.
I'm showing the camera right now what I got. It's a...
Yeah, what?
a 13.
So 13
And
plus 2 plus 10.
plus 10? I thought I had to roll the 6 side. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, no.
Wait,
No,
okay.
no. You
So,
don't do that.
okay,
You roll 1d20.
okay.
Big dice.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the 2 plus 10. So you roll a 13.
13, that's 23. 25.
25. You have 25 RR. That's actually what Shinigami start with. Good job.
Huh. So I have an average.
You have average.
So what would a Soul Reaper, like, actually, if they rolled? Wow! My next roll I rolled an 18. Fuck you. And a 12. And 14.
Why are you continuing to roll?
8. I don't know, I just want to see what I'll get.
So for your HP, your health,
Mhm.
you start with 20. Because you take the maximum of your... Because you take the maximum of your roll.
So, 6 plus 20?
Just 20.
Huh? Is it just 20?
Just 20, because for health at first level, you start at the maximum of what you could roll.
Okay. So I just, for Kant, I just put 20 instead of 6.
No, con itself is a thing you add to other stuff.
Okay.
The con stat is not your health. HP is its own different thing.
Alright, well then I'll put HP.
HP, health points, you have 20 of them.
Alright.
You get negative 10, or below negative 10 of that, you die. For good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No reincarnation.
Alright.
Wait, did you say you would take
What?
You said you would take the lowest, right?
Yeah.
So what's your constitution modifier? +2,
Plus
right?
2. Yeah.
So you actually have 3 health points.
Oh.
Which
Well,
means
shit.
anything can kill you.
Well. Wow, I feel like I'm playing Pokemon.
I feel like I'm playing Dark Souls suddenly.
Right? It's a good thing I'm putting all of my attack into... 17 into my attack. Actually, I should probably put it... what would hand-to-hand be?
Well, you have skills.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have a list of skills?
No.
Okay. I have to
So-
help you here. So let's make a list of skills real quick, because you're gonna need these.
Okay. I'm gonna put that
Okay,
in
you also have
another sub.
You
should I
you
put-
also have something called a proficiency bonus, which is something you add to skills and saving throws. You also have saving throws, which are things you roll that are going to be helping you survive certain things.
God damn it. There. All right.
Take a while.
Skills. Okay, for skills, I put languages in skills because that is technically a skill to be multilingual.
We can count that, but I mean like D&D skills.
Yeah.
So first skill you have to write down acrobatics.
Okay.
Then animal handling.
Yo, I'm gonna have a pet Kusanada.
Well,
Alright, next.
they don't count. Arcana, magic stuff.
Spell? That would be like
Arcana.
Hottos and stuff. No, spell it.
Yeah, Hottos and.
Do you not know how to spell it?
Oh! It's in front of me. I thought you said spell. I'm like, no. Arcana.
Okay.
Then athletics. There's a lot of these.
Okay.
Then deception.
What?
Deception.
Oh.
The art of lying.
Yeah. Alright.
Then
So
history.
whatever I don't go into with this, I'm just gonna delete it from the skills list. If that's alright.
Well, you need them because you
All of
can
them?
get more later.
I need all
you
of them?
pick and choose of them. Well, you might need them as a list because you can get more of them.
Okay.
So you might start out with 4,
Mhm.
but you can have all of them at the end by the end of this.
Okay. So, what's after deception?
History.
Okay.
Insight.
Okay.
Intimidation. Then investigation,
INVESTI.
and then medicine. This is I can only imagine someone listening to this shit.
Right?
Then you have nature and perception.
Hold up. MEDIC. Shit. How do I forget how to spell medicine?
MEDICINE.
INE. Okay. I don't know. What is it? Perception? Shut the fuck up.
Then you have nature.
Nature. After
nature.
medicine.
After medicine. Then after nature you have perception.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure most of these are self-explanatory what they do.
Yeah. For the most part. I mean, majority of them are self-explanatory.
Yeah. And then after perception you have performance. Then persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay.
Then you have religion. You want some of that?
You want to talk about our Lord and Savior, Soul King?
Odin.
Yuha?
Odin.
Technically, Yuha's dead body is the Soul King right now.
Aizen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You want to talk about our Lord and Savior Aizen?
Aizen's so scary. After religion you have sleight of hand.
Oh.
And sleight of hand is stealing stuff.
Yeah. I didn't know. We had Call of Duty perks here. That's a little Black Ops 2 reference for people. For the hackers
then
that
after
play.
then after that you have stealth and survival. And you can pick 4 of those.
Oh. Well, ooh.
Jeez.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Thinking emoji.
Obviously not an animal handling. Arcana, I'm gonna save that for later, considering Kuro will get out of hell and be like a head captain and or Soul Reaper and stuff. I'm gonna save that for later. Intimidation will be the first one I'll put in. Now, how do I do that? I mean, obviously, he's a sinner.
Just like a check mark or a note that says you have it.
All right, let me.
On paper we just put a dot.
Yeah, there's no check marks for computers, so.
Period. Bullet point.
And put an asterisk.
Filled in bullet point.
Asterisks are fine. Wait, let me.
Asterisk works.
Yeah. Intimidation.
Right.
For the first one.
Remember, these also have skills give you a bonus to certain rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have like a number of these.
Yeah.
But I'll get in that in a minute.
I'm gonna go with
we have
intimidation.
We have
survival.
another list.
Obviously, survival. I'm gonna need it with 3 health.
I'm going to survive.
This I swear.
Christian and I was
Athletics.
like, wait, what?
Yeah. Athletics, and I think history would actually be a good one to put in. Well, I don't know, Because there's also insight. Hmm.
History is knowing history. Insight's understanding things.
Well, okay, if I have history, that kind of means I can view the outside world and see how it's all worked and stuff, you know?
Yeah, but that's also what perception is for.
Yeah.
History is the retaining of knowledge. Perception is the viewing of it. And insight is the understanding of it.
Hmm.
Then you have
Which would be the better out of the three?
It's up to you.
Fuck!
It's completely custom. It's up to you.
What's performance do for me?
Performance is like putting on a performance, like acting or trying to be someone else or pulling off a stunt.
Huh.
That is a stunt that is like charade based.
Well, I could go with that, or I could go with stealth.
That looks pretty useful.
Stealth is very useful, especially in hell.
Especially in hell. Yeah.
But then again, Kuro's not really a runner. I feel like stealth would be for sneaking past things, you know?
It is.
I mean... Sneaking past enemy, yeah, I know that's what stealth's for, but,
Just gotta die. Again.
Shut the fuck up.
Get that game over screen.
Performance. What's nature? Obviously,
Nature is like
yourself.
nature's understanding like nature, like plants, animals, Road and Veden.
I don't need that then.
No, you're in a hellscape.
Yeah, there's not much nature in hell. You know.
The nature of hell.
Yeah, tends to happen. But the only ones I'm having trouble deciding in between are history, stealth, persuasion, and perception. Because medicine, I don't need. Investigation, I mean, I don't need that till later. You know, I think history would be, See, this is where the video gets really long.
Decisions.
Right. I can do sleight of hand, and the instant I get out of hell, I just steal a Zanpakuto.
Yeah, just yoink. This is mine now. But the guy's not dead.
You know what? I'll do perception. Just
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for GP. All right. Now what do we do after that?
We have another list to go after. You have saving throws.
Saving
Rolls you will use a lot because they help you survive things. Save yourself.
So that's another sub.
The saving throws are usually just a list of your stats that will have different numbers to them.
All right.
But still mark them down as saving throws because
Yeah.
if I say a strength saving throw, I know what that is, where that is.
I put it down as a sub category.
Okay.
I mean, watch. I'll save the file right now and send it to you.
Okay. So you have strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Then you have this thing called a proficiency bonus.
Yeah. Let me see.
With that, when you eat, that's a +2 for you.
Come on, you gonna save?
So your proficiency bonus is going to buff your saving throws and skills, which makes them better than your stats by themselves.
All right.
And your proficiency bonus is going to be increased over time.
So where do I put that?
Just put it somewhere that you would notice.
I'll put it underneath the +2 increase in dexterity and
proficiency bonus +2.
+2.
So for a skill, you take your modifier. So obviously, like acrobatics is a dexterity skill.
Yeah.
You take the modifier of that stat, and that is, and you add 2 to it, and that is what your skill bonuses.
Do I roll?
No,
Damn it.
you just take the base values of the stat and the proficiency bonus, add them. That is what you get.
So, my dexterity is...
Perception is wisdom. Arcana is intelligence. Well, you don't have arcana. Athletics is strength.
Okay.
What else did you have?
I have perception,
Oh, yeah, that's
survival,
wisdom.
and intimidation.
Survival and perception are wisdom. Intimidation is charisma, and acrobatics or athletics is strength.
All right. So,
So whatever those modifiers are,
mm-hmm.
like the 2, 3, and 4, up that by 2, and that's what you have.
So if I want my intimidation to be the 13.
Oh, no, not the 13. The modifier. The 4, the 3, the 2, the 1, the -1.
Okay. So the 7. In other words.
How do you have a 7?
My HP is 3. My cont... I can't remember what cont means. Fuck.
So your HP is something by itself. You're not gonna add your HP to anything except for more HP.
Yeah. But my HP is 3.
How do you have a 7 modifier?
No, I don't have a 7 modifier. These are just the stats I rolled earlier.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So
Watch.
a 7 is a
horrible
10. It's -1. Fine.
Yeah. Save. There. And I'm gonna send you the
-1. A -1 is pretty bad, but
yeah, I know it is.
It can be dealt with.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? It might turn. Oh my God! I don't want to open that. I want to open this.
So you now know. So your saving throws are the same thing. What you do this for your skills, the number of your save. Oh yeah, you get 2 saving throws.
There we go. I sent the thing in the...
Okay, but like skills, you have 2 saving throws, which are the ones you're gonna be rolling, the ones you're good at. For a sinner, can I write that down? For a sinner, your saving throws are strength and con.
Okay. +2 saving throws in. Oops. Strength and con. Alright.
Yep.
So, I have mine in athletics. Actually, I'm going to put that in the top layer. +2 saving throw in strength.
Your stuff is hard to read.
What you mean?
Because for stats, you have the big number.
Mm-hmm.
That big number is not the modifier.
I know it's not.
Yeah. But in D&D, but in like character sheet, like in like paper,
Mm-hmm.
you have like the big number and then you have the small number below it.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, you have the HP.
HP 3. I only have 3 HP.
You have 3 HP. Difficult.
I know. Like you said, everything's gonna kill me.
Bloodborne.
Yeah. Lucky me.
Get that cane whip out.
Mm-hmm. What should I put as my athletics or my strength? My bad.
Your saving throw?
Yeah.
It is the bonus +2, and your strength's an 11, right?
I think I might put it as a 17. Well, no, I don't want it to be my strongest. I put it as the 13.
Okay, because you should probably mark that down.
Yeah.
Too.
I just did.
Notice that. So
Why
13, you have a +1 to strength. So for any strength-based skill or saving throw, you have a +3.
Okay. Why? My
It's better.
question is, I just realized, why aren't I doing this in docs?
Why aren't you doing this?
Freaking, that would make it
Come
so
on.
much easier.
Yeah.
That way you'd be able to view it as well as me. Hey. She go. Agretzko. I'm more into death metal.
Once you
Voice.
have all that down, would okay. So you have this thing called proficiencies and languages.
Mhm.
Which is where you're supposed to put languages.
Yeah. Let me see.
And
Okay, I'm gonna ask this, just so that I can figure it out on my own terms. It's HP, Cont, Dexterity, Strength, R&R. But what am I missing? Like, what stats exactly am I missing?
HP, RR, Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma.
Okay, so it's Intelligence, Charisma.
Wisdom.
Let's see. Wisdom. All right, I'm not. This isn't the exact order. ISMA Charisma.
But it's something.
But this isn't the exact order as to what they'll be in, because obviously I don't want my charisma to be 7.
So,
Actually,
what do you?
It wouldn't be bad to have my charisma as 7.
Yeah,
So,
you have a -1, so you have a +1 to all your charisma stats.
yeah.
I mean, not stats, skills. So your intimidation's a +1. If you do that.
Well, shit. Because I want my charisma to be really good. Then, if I'm going with intimidation, you know.
Yeah.
So
I am gonna say you don't need to worry about strength too much, because you get a lot of increases to that by being a sinner.
Okay, well then, if that's the case, I'm going to switch strength and charisma. Okay. Well, I was gonna put charisma as 17, but if I get the +3 with charisma, then hey. Plus, Kuro's never really been known to be a physically strong guy. You know, that is his weakest stat, even in the actual character.
That's more my thing.
Yeah.
Shiro is the more talkative man.
Even if Kuro is the age he is and spent most of his time physically training, I mean, hey, that's just body tone, you know. He's more so spiritual pressure wise. But what else is there? Is there anything else after R&R?
Technically in this campaign, Shiro does exist.
Yeah.
He's just not a Nanga.
Nah, he's a what? You said he was a Vasto?
That's the Lorde.
Yeah.
He's a Vasto Lorde right now.
He's not even an Adjucha. Wait, it's Adhucha then Vasto.
Yeah, it's Menos, it's Menos Grande, Adhuchas Vasto, then Awanka.
Gileon, technically.
If you want to do that, but yeah.
Yeah, I got good. No, I didn't. Wow. Oh my, fuck.
What are you rolling for?
I just rolled all of them at once, and the highest number I got was 5. 70 if you really want to get technical.
So, okay, the other things. If you're done with all of the stats, skills... Oh yeah, your proficiencies. You have proficiencies in languages, which we should be putting in languages.
Okay.
You have a light and medium armor proficiency.
That will go in features, correct?
No, that's proficiencies. Features are like things you have because you have them naturally.
How you spell proficiencies again? F-I-C...
So, proficiencies and languages. Proficiencies.
Okay. Proficiencies and
Mm, languages.
Languages.
Spanish.
All
No.
right. No, I'm not putting Spanish. Oh, you gonna make
Do I
me
have
say
to choose
something I
cheat?
can't say anymore. Uh. All right. What are we going with for that?
Okay, so proficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my Vasto Lord. Anyway, so you have light and medium armor proficiencies, which means you can wear light and medium armor.
Light slash.
You also have simple and martial weapons proficiencies, which means you can wield a rock or a sword
Okay.
and still be effective.
Let me erase that S. All right. This is
And
gonna be the single most tedious thing that's ever been on my channel.
that's not talking about. You done with that then?
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Hi guys, alone time with me.
What makes it even worse is I don't have any music going right now.
We don't need it.
Like
Actually,
the tension.
if you do a fight scene, might need it.
Yeah. Whoops.
Hellverse music on the background.
Oof. Not right now. Not right now.
When the Kushinadas show up.
I'm going to put the music in post, you know.
Yeah. So I have my list of extra NPCs that are also hollows and myself here.
We don't need none of that right now.
That's the Lord me. It's not anyone who's listening. No, I did not put myself into a campaign. I know it's a sin. I'm using a character I made, a different thing.
He is the DM. He technically gets to do that though.
I don't though. I'm not. It's technically a DM sin. You aren't supposed to put yourself in a campaign, especially as a DM, because it just makes it cringy. You feel favored, and you.
Pretty sure playing D&D in
succeed.
general makes it cringy, but okay.
Nah. It's actually pretty popular right now. Anyway. Augmented abilities now.
Oh, yay, we finally get to go to that.
We're at the end of the symmetry.
If is this the end? Is this the climax of the character right now?
Oh yeah, this is the last thing we have to make before he's done.
Alright, cool.
Unless you want to do his background.
I'll wait till we play to do his background.
Okay. His background gives you stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, augmented abilities. Physical, metaphysical, anything in between.
Metaphysical.
Ideas.
Because Kuro's actual augmented abilities are to read hearts and see fates.
Yep. So here's some predetermined options that are suggestions. Regeneration, improved Ryatsu sense, Ryoku sight, negative energy, bodily change, ability skill increase, skill addition, you can add a skill, skill improvement, you get to improve your skill, the number
I'd
two,
imagine
clones,
that's what it is.
mental alteration, mental manipulation, future sight, movement prediction. Those are
That's
just
Euros.
those are just things that are
Euros,
suggestions.
Augmented is movement prediction.
Technically you have future sight.
I also have advanced spiritual pressure sensing. Huh?
What'd you say? 'Cause you cut out.
I said I also have advanced spiritual pressure sensing. Not right now, but I will in the future, you know.
Maybe. Probably.
Because it is a trait of Kuro.
But technically if you want to use it, you technically would have future sight.
Yeah.
Because Kuro's augmented ability, so you can see when someone's might
I'm gonna
die.
stick with what I've got as of right now.
So what's his augmented ability?
See or read hearts and see fates. All right.
So that counts as future sight. Let me mark that down as used. Where's my pen?
I'm gonna put that in parentheses. Technically, future sight.
Yeah. So for that, you can see into the hearts of someone. However, it requires a you don't have insight, so it requires a wisdom check for you, and a wisdom saving throw for the person to see if they can somehow resist it. Because nothing is certain in D&D.
Yeah. All right. Well, my wisdom's 17, so.
Just +3.
All right, I gotta put a +3 in that. Do I have to take away a plus anywhere?
No.
All right.
No, you just have to put you have a +3 to this check that you have to make for it.
From here on out.
If you pass that, but they pass a saving throw, you only get half of that.
All right. So
you
I
only
can
get to
see
see
that
the. So if they pass the saving throw, but you also pass,
I only get to see.
You get to see like the emotions.
Okay.
They really.
I was gonna say.
What they truly mean.
I was gonna say like I get to see how they maybe die. You know.
I would say emotion, like the emotional part of that, like what they really mean when talking to you, because that's the more immediate thing.
All right. Well,
because Kuro's version of "I see your death" is circumstantial.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Seeing someone's death is very, OP.
Point an example, Shiro.
Yeah.
I see your death. No, you don't.
But if that's everything,
that's everything. Since your ability is so simple.
All right. Make sure to stay tuned for the next episode where we get into actually playing the damn game.
Literally right now, but for you guys later.
Yeah. So, hope you all are ready, and I will see you in the next D&D episode.
Get ready for some bullshit that I'm gonna pull.
Right. It's gonna be tedious as hell. Anyway, sweet dreams, pals. See y'all later.
Now, episode 2.
Oh.